And we're live. What up, guys? What up, what up? What up, guys? The Truth 99, what's good? We're chilling on this Saturday morning. We got some tea brewing. What is up? What is up? Got our tea here, you guys. About to take a swig. It's a little hot though right now. The Truth 99, you fishing this weekend? This weekend, not too sure. Today's Saturday, and yeah, today we're gonna continue the job search, look for some jobs. What else? That's it. I'm off today, but don't know if I'll be going fishing. Rowdy Raven, hi Mark, what's good, Rowdy Raven? How's it going? What up, what up? Corey, hey Mark, is your neck better? It is better, appreciate that, thanks for asking. It's way better, look. Can do anything I want now. That was crazy though, you guys. The other day my neck was killing me. Literally. Yeah, that's crazy. The other day, could not move my neck because I messed it up working out. And then Corey, the next day after that, it hurt just as bad, like in the morning. But then the next day I was okay. So it took about it was like 2 days of pain. But now we're good. Good luck, man. Must be tough looking for work in a foreign country. Appreciate that. The Truth 99. Yeah, I gotta lock in. I graduate next April. So I gotta get some stuff lined up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Feeling way better. That freaking hurt, you guys. My neck the other day. Arthur Ferd, yo, what up, Mark? I made it to this live. I missed the last one, but I still watched it later. Appreciate the Arthur. Glad you made it this time. Glad we can hang out, shoot the shit, enjoy some green tea. That's what I'm sipping on. Ah, this is some good tea, you guys. Some good tea. Have you been to Oita? Oita is way southern Japan, right? Kyushu, I'm pretty sure. Oita. Have you been to Oita? Ryoben. I don't know where Ryoben is. Oita Ryoben. Corey, elaborate. Devil Pond in Devil Pond Springs in Oita City. Yeah, no, I haven't been to. That's on yeah, that's like the most southern. That's not the most southern island, but it's like pretty far down. Have not been there. Devil Pond. Elaborate. What is Devil Pond? Devil Pond Springs. The Truth 99. I hope no one here is a Cowboys fan. I was watching some football before this, actually. I was watching I think college football started, you guys. College football. So, yeah, it was Georgia Tech versus somewhere else. So I peeped a little bit of that, just a little bit. Roddy Raven, what's the most common religion in Japan? So there's two. Take a quick sip of this tea. One more. Let's go. What's the most common religion in Japan? So there's something called Shintoism. Shinto religion. This is like, there's many gods type of religion. There's the god of like the sun, and the god of this, and the god of that. And this is when you go to a shrine, a Japanese shrine with the gate in front of it. This is the Shinto religion. But not, I think, so yeah, there's Shinto, there's like this many gods religion. This is like, I think, from Japan. But not too many people like super believe in it. And then we have Buddhism. Buddhism is the second famous. This is when you go to a temple, like Asakusa Temple. That's all Buddhist stuff. So those are the main two. When you go to a shrine, it's Shinto. When you go to a temple, it's Buddhism. Ooh. Devil's Pond refers to the hot spring area known as the Hells of Beppu. Beppu no Jigoku in Oita, Japan. The Hells of Beppu. Interesting. Very interesting. Beppu. Yeah, one day I would love to go to Kyushu. But yeah, my next venture is Osaka. I go to Osaka next week, guys. I go to Osaka next week. Go to Tokyo next week, and then Osaka the week after that. Is Christianity an accepted religion? Christianity, yeah, there's churches. There's a church right near my old share house that I lived in, right around the corner. And yeah, there's churches. They have mosques here too. Mosques. So yeah, definitely Christians here in Japan. I wonder, it's probably more famous in Korea than Japan. Christianity as a religion. Someone looked that up. That's gotta be true. Because even in Atlanta, Vietnamese and Korean people, there's a lot of Christians. And like Vietnamese churches and Korean churches, you know, where most people who go are Vietnamese or Korean. Ah, this tea is so freaking good, you guys. I think of Shinto like Pokemon, but with gods. Yeah, Shinto's like the god of this, the god of that, the god of everything. I don't know too much about it. I just know, yeah, shrines. When you go to if you're in Japan and there's a gate, one of those big mon in Japanese gates in front of it, it's most likely a shrine. Oh yeah, Christianity is huge in Korea. It's gotta be. Yo, I didn't know karate was created in Okinawa. I didn't either. That's crazy. Karate. Where was judo created? Because judo is a Japanese word, so it must come from Japan, right? Judo. Roddy Raven, what kind of tea? We're sipping on some green tea, you guys. Look at it. You can't really see. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't want to spill it on my laptop, but it's actually green. You see this? Actually green. Boom, boom. Truth 99, do universities in Japan have sports teams? Yeah, what's big here? Rugby, specifically in Nagano, rugby is there's a local college right down the road called Shinshu Daigaku, Shinshu College, Shinshu University. And yeah, they got a rugby team, they got a futsal team, volleyball. Yeah, like the restaurant I work at, there's a lot of college students that work there, and yeah, most of them do sports. Most of them do futsal. Shin Latini, do you like the band Muse? They're coming to Japan. Nah, never heard of them. Muse. Is it a rock band? Muse. This dude says, how much money do you make off YouTube? YouTube, we make just a little bit of extra money. Just a tad extra money. Nothing crazy. Back when I was grinding, you guys, I was making more money, but now we're just taking it easy with the YouTube, just live streaming, posting vids here and there. Seen Latini, have you ever came across worms filleting fish and do you still eat it? The other day, what was it? There's this fish called a flathead in Japanese magochi. Yeah, it had something in the meat, like some parasite looking thing. It was like brown, so I didn't eat it. Or I didn't eat it raw. I fried it. But I think that's like kind of the only time I came across some like worm looking stuff. I think yellowtail, it's common for it to have worms in it, especially if it's wild yellowtail. But apparently, they don't infect humans. So even if you eat it, you won't get sick. Do you believe in aliens? Maybe. Aliens. Recently, there's been this super dope chat, like some AI filter that makes you look like an alien. How many of y'all seen that? You put it on and you really look like an alien. Bro, when I get a good chunk of dough, I'm gonna go ahead and take a real Okinawa-based karate class. That's what's up, Corey, man. Learning from the original place, Okinawa. I think yoga is also big there, maybe. One of my friends went to Okinawa to learn yoga and be like a yoga teacher. I don't know if it's big. That's what one of my friends did. Went to Okinawa. The Truth 99 bought some SoFi. Thanks again, Mark. Diamond hands. Let's go. Everyone drop a like. The Truth 99 picked up some SoFi. SoFi is gonna go stupid, you guys, towards the end of the year. We're gonna make stupid money on SoFi. For those of y'all who don't know, SoFi is a fintech company. They're changing the game in the banking and loan space. They're the future. That's what I'm talking about. Corey, I wish I was in Japan all the time. I would for real go to Okinawa for it. Yeah, man, Okinawa just... Go to Okinawa. Okinawa, I wonder how much the plane ticket is from Nagano to Okinawa. Someone look that up. Nagano to Okinawa. I mean, that's pretty freaking far. From me to Okinawa, that's like... It's gotta be like an 8-hour plane ride. Corey, have you tried any lionfish while over there? Lionfish? No, I've never tried lionfish. I didn't even know they had lionfish. Well, that's not true. I didn't know. I haven't really heard of people eating lionfish like that. The Truth 99, I'm a quarter Okinawa. No way. That's what's up. There was this dude at my job in America when I was working at the Japanese spot who was from Okinawa. Cool dude. Very chill dude. That dude was chill. The most chill of the sushi chefs. Rowdy Raven, have you eaten fugu? Yes, I had it for the first time at my girlfriend's family's house. They know I like fish, so they went crazy. I forget what it was though. If it was like New Year's, it might have been like New Year's or something. I forget. But yeah, they went stupid, and there was fugu, and they grilled it, and yeah, it was good, but it wasn't amazing. You guys, fugu, puffer fish, the famous fish that you could die from if they don't prepare it right. But yeah, it wasn't like the super expensive sashimi type. It was just they got it from the supermarket, and it was like filleted, a butterfly fillet, and they grilled it, and yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was just grilled with salt, so we really got to taste how like the fish really tastes, you know. But yeah, it's not super oily. Definitely interesting. Okinawan. People are way more chill in Okinawa. Yeah, that was the chillest sushi chef I ever met, and that was the man, bro. What was his name? This was what, 3 years ago now that I was working there. Dang, what was his name? That was the dude. Only in Japan there are a few restaurants that I believe serve up lionfish because it is poisonous. Yeah, lionfish is poisonous, guys. I learned that they farm raise pufferfish that don't have the poison. Is that so? That's very interesting. Yeah, I think you see pufferfish a lot dried. Meating boshi, they dry it. They like put it in some mirin. They put in some mirin and they dry it, and they probably grill it. And that probably makes it taste better than, yeah, if you don't do anything to it. I learned that they farm raise pufferfish. Have you heard about the restaurant Zao? Look it up. Alright, guys. Zao. Anyone know? Zao. Oh, yeah. This is the place in Tokyo where you can catch your own fish and cook it. I seen it on Instagram. I thought about going here the last time I went to Japan. That could have been cool to do. But I think it's like super famous now because of social media, so you might need some like reservation a couple days in advance. Not a little more in advance than if you just went there. Corey, that is a good idea. I do go to Tokyo next week. Guys, should I go to Zao? Should I put that on the thing? The list of things to do in Tokyo. Nah, just go to Kura, way cheaper. I actually went to Kurazushi for the first time in Japan. The last time I was in Tokyo, like a week or two ago. They have it in Atlanta, you guys. They have a Kurazushi in Atlanta, in Doraville. I actually worked at the Japanese restaurant next to that, Shoya. But yeah, the Kurazushi, I would go there. Yeah, I've been there quite a lot of times. But here where I live in Nagano, there's no Kurazushi close. We got something called Hamazushi, which is a conveyor belt sushi spot. And honestly, it's better than Kurazushi. Hamazushi is better. And then there's another place called Sushiro. Sushiro is another place, and that one's even bad. That one's the best. We're getting on a conveyor sushi belt rant right now, you guys. yeah, so went to Kurazushi for the first time the other day, and yeah, it was okay. One thing I didn't like. Roddy Raven says, I'd rather see you visit a fish market. Yeah, man, I gotta get out to a fish market. They got a dope fish market here where I live, where they have like super rare stuff. They got like shark sashimi, you know, all this rare stuff. The Truth 99 makes sense. Kura is global now. What's your go-to order? Yeah, Kura, they probably got it in California too, I think. What's my go-to order? I always get the yellowtail. Always get tuna. Always get salmon. And then hit some Japan. Like some things you can only get in Japan. Something called aji. Horse mackerel. Maybe you can't only get it in Japan, but it's definitely rare in the US. I don't know if they have it at Kura. But yeah, I definitely get rare things. Sardines, that's probably something they don't have in America. Sardine sashimi. Sardine sashimi is freaking delicious, you guys. Let's get some likes in the chat for sardine sushi from Kura, from the conveyor belt spot. Uh-oh. Leek G, hello from Canada. What up, Leek G? Welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a fantastic day. Hope you got some tea ready. On these live streams, we like to drink some tea, specifically green tea. But if it's late where you are, I would go easy on the caffeine. Kura Sushi. Oh yeah, I always get eel too, guys. Always get eel sushi. The Truth 99 is beer time. Too late for tea. I feel you. I also had a beer yesterday after work. Stopped at the local spot. Got some fried chicken and some beer. What kind of beer are you drinking, The Truth 99? Umai! Umai! Delicious! Umai! Sorry guys, excuse me guys. Oh, Orion. I might have had that once. Orion, the Okinawan beer. Let's go, that's what I'm talking about. Sushi roll. Sushi roll. Okinawan beer, that's what's up. I was drinking a Asahi yesterday. Asahi. Yeah, yesterday I did a open campus at my school. We had an open campus, so a bunch of students came from Tokyo to look at our school. And yeah, for doing that, they gave us a 1,000 yen konbini card. So I used that and got some food from the konbini after work. Have you tried canned yellow eel? Nah, I've never even heard of that. Canned yellow eel? Hold up. Let's look at this, guys. Bear with me. I'm about to pull up the internet. Hold up, you guys. Alright, let's see here. Alright, guys, can y'all see that? Bro said canned yellow eel. Canned yellow eel. Oh, I have had this. I'm tripping. Yeah, you can find these at the Asian market. I've had this before. This is not bad, you guys. I have had this before. This particular one right here. I've also had this, the canned dace. This is pretty good. Delicious stuff you can find at the Asian market. The Truth 99. I could use a ginger highball though. I miss those. For those of y'all who don't know, highball is just whiskey, a shot of whiskey, and some soda. Ginger highball. These are what you can find at the konbini. These type. The highball. These stuff get you drunk, you guys. These highballs. Ugh. The Truth 99, do you have a kohai or is that only in high school? No, it's the same at your workplace. So like if you have a part-time job like I do, basically it runs by who is there first, who is there longest. So like all the new people are like your kohai and you're expected to teach them stuff and they're expected, you know, they kind of like go above and beyond type thing. You're the senpai and they're the kohai, so you're like a teach. You gotta teach them. Teach them everything. The Truth 99 beers on me. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out to you, bro. The next Asahi is on On you, bro. Appreciate that. Or should I try the Orion beer? I don't know if they probably do have that at the Konbini, huh? That might be like the higher end beer. It's normally in the bottle, right? Do they have cans? Mark, have you tried on any Japanese clothes? Japanese clothes, you mean like a kimono or a yukata? I've definitely had a yukata before. Back last year, when you go to a hotel that has an onsen, though a lot of times they'll have a yukata, which it looks like a kimono, kinda, not really. A yukata. Let's see here. Adric Allen, do you still scooter often? Recently, I scootered the other day when I was in Tokyo. I went to this Olympic park where they did the Olympics. Let me show y'all. What's that park called? Ariake. Oh. Ariake Park. Skateboard. Yeah, guys, check out this park. Olympic Park. Super dope park. And they got a huge bowl. Went here the other day, that was fun. That was sick, this park. But here in Nagano, the skate parks, I have a skate park close to me, but kind of meh. Corey, bought yourself a Howery for the house. Howery. Oh, guys. Okay, check it out. Howdy. For when I'm posted at the crib, get a nice Howery. The one you get at a hotel, if there's the onsen, it's called yukata. This one. These look like kimono, I think. Like this. Yukata. Hey Mark, I was fishing the other day and not catching anything with live bait, but the fish keep taking the bait. Was my hook too big because the fish were small? What's good, James? I was fishing the other day and not catching anything with live bait, but the fish kept taking the bait. Was it a worm? Yeah, in that case, the hook could be too big. Yeah, if the fish were small, then the hook was probably too big. And small fish could just be hard to get in general. But yeah, probably the hook was too big. Probably some bluegill. Some nice little size bluegill. The Truth 99, can you skate too? That snowboarding clip you made was sick. Appreciate that, bro. Yes, I can skateboard as well. See if I got some footy. My skateboard. Yeah, it was a worm. It was in Lake PA. They were yellowish green. My niece caught 6 of them, but her hook was smaller. Yeah, that's gotta be what it was. The hook size. PA. They were yellowish green. That's nice though. Nice to get out fishing with your niece. Glad she caught some. James Corbish, try hooking the worm the long way, halfway instead of across its body. Ah, yeah. Kind of threading the worm on the hook. Yeah, guys, let's get some likes on the stream. Drop a like. Don't forget to smash the like button. Let's see how many people we got. 9 people watching. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash the like. Oh, yeah, so Corey says it's easier for the fish to rip the worm off when you kind of just thread it, or when you put it on the hook a bunch of times. That makes sense. See if I got some skateboard clips I can show you guys. Let's see. If we go like this, and we go like this. No, here we go. Okay. Sorry guys, we got the mirror effect. Alright, let's show y'all some skate clips. Y'all see? Old skate clips, you guys. It's like 5 years ago. Sorry for the sound. Yeah, guys, some skate clips. Horse says, how do you hook bait, Mark? Yeah, when it's a worm, I definitely thread the worm and then kind of poke it out with a little bit hanging off the end. Do think that catches more fish. Brady Raven, I was watching one of your posts on TikTok and it showed a video of Juzzy Carter after. He does some sick tricks. Yeah, Juzzy Carter, super sick dude from Australia. I met him a couple years ago in California. Super dope guy. Corey, I did that, but I also tried putting part of the worm in front of the hook after threading it on the hook, so it hit the tip of the hook. The Truth 99, yo, you're smooth with it. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. In the end, I think the hook was too big. Yes, that will happen. The Truth 99, yo, you can tray flip, get some clips in Tokyo. Yeah, man, I could tray flip, kick flip, ollie. And maybe the next Tokyo trip, get some clips. Nice. How long have you been skating? First started skateboarding when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Got it for my birthday. Got the Spider-Man skateboard. Whew. Guys, can I heat up my tea? My tea's getting a little lukewarm. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Gonna heat this up. Getting a little chilly in here. I got the AC pumping. Ooh. We are back. Heated up the tea. Plug in my laptop, guys. We're on about 65%. The Truth 99, chef, mark, bilingual, skater, fisherman, investor, businessman. Good shit, man. Appreciate that, The Truth 99. We wear many hats. Many hats. Rowdy Raven says, I want to see you catch a giant Suzuki in Tokyo. Alright, guys, let's do some research. Let's see what they eat. The Suzuki. I think there's a certain time of year you catch them. The other day, there was so many mullet in Tokyo, but let's see here. All right, should we ask ChatGPT? ChatGPT. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here, guys. How to catch a Suzuki. What do you call this? A sea bass. In Japan. Tokyo Bay. What is the best time of year? What is the best, what would you say, setup, lure, alright, they're checking YouTube, yeah, the sea bass. I think if I caught one, it would be dope, but I would really want to eat one. But I don't think it would be a good idea to eat fish out of the Tokyo Bay, you guys. It's just super dirty. So if it was in the Tokyo Bay, it might be a catch and release. Autumn and spring are excellent times as sea bass actively feed on abundant horse mackerel, aka aji, you guys, and larger bait fish. Top water and diving crankbaits are highly effective, especially at night. Late October through January, the fish spawn in coastal shelf areas. Juveniles move into estuaries by late winter to spring. offering good opportunities in river months. Yeah, I've heard about this. Like they shift from the ocean and the river. So fishing a spot where they kind of meet, the ocean and the river meet, is super good for catching sea bass. Is what I found out through YouTube. July through August is generally lower productivity for sea bass, but they still bite. Use high vibration colored lures. Rowdy Raven, did you ever... Rowdy Raven, did you ever watch the Scott Fish video? Did I ever watch the Scott Fish video? Scott Fish. Oh, I think I subscribed, but I don't know if I watched the video. Very dope looking. Lamy Bones Jones, I saw a dude fishing for catfish in Japan in the small urban canals, but I can't remember where. Yeah, man, I think there are catfish in these small canals here. I think there's definitely eel in these small canals. Just gotta find them. Ruddy Raven, how were those plums you found? Those are actually delicious. Yeah, went to a local river spot where I caught the crabs, and those plums were really good. It's funny, I'm in northeastern Australia and we get some of the same ocean fish as Japan, but I think our freshwater eels are similar. Yeah, I would think so. Freshwater eel. Even the freshwater eel I caught in America looks pretty similar to a Japanese freshwater eel. Back, where did I catch that? In Baltimore, or somewhere close to Baltimore. Eric says, I think it's legal to catch channel catfish in Japan for you because it's invasive, otherwise you need to be a resident. Oh, to catch a Japanese catfish, is that so? Oh. In the countryside though, I think they're not tripping if I caught a Japanese catfish. Yeah, the channel catfish are invasive here. They call it the American catfish. Invasive, so you'll see those thrown out all over the place. And the famous, there's this famous lake called Kasumigaura Lake. Yeah, I think people go, it's stupid easy to catch catfish there. No invasive species. Yeah, man, channel catfish are invasive, bass are invasive, and bluegill are invasive species here in Japan, you guys. And the American crayfish. Crayfish are native to Japan. I mean, they got these little shrimp-looking things in the rivers, but crayfish are invasive. Catfish, man. Yeah, Kasumigaura Lake, super famous for catfish. Kasumigaura. Guys, here's the super famous lake, Kasumigaura, with all the channel catfish right here. And I'm like over here in this area. Famous catfish spot, you guys, right here. Kasumigaura Lake in Ibaraki Prefecture. Australian longfin eels, they are quite nice eating but are a butt to clean. You literally have to hand them up and use pliers to skin them. They also have horrible slime that dries like glue. Yeah, I do remember that. The slime on the eels is no joke, you guys. Stuff is no joke. But yeah, eels is quite a process to clean. But yeah, probably totally worth it in the end. US has a ton of invasive plants and fish that were brought over. Carp, bush honeysuckle, etc. Carp are invasive. But guys, buffalo are not invasive. Buffalo, how many people know what a buffalo is? buffalo fish. Those are actually not invasive species. But I think a lot of people think they are carp. Buffalo fish. Oh. This buffalo. These are not invasive, you guys. Actually, the first video on my channel is me cooking one of these. These buffalo. They're actually pretty good. Pretty good, you guys. Buffalo fish, they technically aren't carp. Yeah, buffalo are not carp. But a lot of people think they're carp. So I seen a video the other day of someone's like spearfishing. And he spearfished a buffalo from the water. And he was like, yeah, we're getting these invasive carp out of the water. But it was a buffalo. Buffalo is a sucker. Gar aren't invasive, right, you guys? Gar are from America, right? What's the deal on that? Australia is also very bad for invasives. Carp, tilapia, American gar. American gar in Australia. European perch, and so on. Crazy, man. All these fish moved, got brought to other countries, and then just took over. Just went stupid. American gar. They got American gar in Japan as well. It's pretty sought after like for Japanese outdoor YouTubers, fishing YouTubers catch the American gar or the alligator gar. Pretty cool looking fish. Alligator gar are native to America, right? Alligator gar, long-nosed gar, and then spotted gar. I think the gar I caught in my video last year was a spotted gar because it has some spots on its tail. Am I right? If you could live anywhere in Japan, where would you go? I like living in Nagano, and actually a lot of people want to live in Nagano, you guys, the place I live right now. Many people want to live here because you're not too far from Tokyo, but you still get to enjoy the countryside, and like it's not super loud and not super many people. You're not close to the ocean, so if there's an earthquake, you don't have to worry about a tsunami. And then also, there's just not many earthquakes in general here in Nagano. So it's very safe from like a natural disaster perspective. But another place besides Nagano, that's a hard one. The Truth 99, that's a hard one. We have many types of gar, alligator gar, native. Limey Bones Jones, I think the gar here are not so widespread, but the carp and tilapia are really bad in Australia. Yeah, tilapia done messed up the game, huh? I think, what is it, cichlids? Cichlids are pretty bad right now in America. So it's kind of like, where did tilapia originate from? Pretty sure cichlids originate from Australia, right? Cichlid, it's like a tilapia, but real colorful. The spotted gar is similar to the short nose, but it has many well-defined brown black spots on the top of the head and on the paired fins. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Also, its lateral line and diagonal row scale counts are different. In Missouri, it occurs mostly in broadleaf. Very interesting. Appreciate that. The gar knowledge, Rowdy Raven. I'd love to live in Kyoto, but I know the people there hate everyone. Yeah, I think Kyoto's super popular right now for tourism. So yeah, there's that. Lamy Bones Jones, Africa. Africa. I did go to South Africa a couple years ago. That was dope. South Africa. Hello Mark. What up, Fish Hunter? How's it going? When's the next video dropping? Yeah guys, so I got some fish from the family I teach English to. They went spearfishing and they got some dope fish. And yeah, they gave them to me. So I got them in the freezer. I don't know when I'm gonna chef up with them, but that should be the next video. Eric, you can save money to buy a spot at a festival or a yatai if you can't find employment because the product you may work on is Japanese. To buy a spot at a festival or yatai if you can't find employment because the product you may work on it is Japanese. Africa, oh gotcha. Cichlids. Cichlids and tilapia are from Africa. Very interesting. Lamy Bones Jones, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I watch M Hood fishing, you guys, and he's always catching cichlids. He's in Louisiana, always catching cichlids. And I guess they don't make good bait. They're not too oily, and then also table fare, they're kind of okay because they're not too oily. Excuse me. Probably like a bluegill or something like that might taste better. Lamy Bones Jones, if you ever get the chance, Australia has a lot of interesting fish. Barramundi are from Australia. I didn't know that. I would see barramundi all the time. Oh, now that I think about it, my dad was telling me that. I think barramundi is real popular at table fare, right, in Australia. Like, if you go to a restaurant, barramundi is on the menu quite often. Barramundi. Murray cod, I've also heard of that. What is a Murray cod? It's just kind of like a regular cod, right? Murray cod. Oh, no, it's not. I've never seen this. Wow, this is dope looking. Looks like a bass. Like, this picture looks like a bass. Like a rare bass. That is dope. What is this? Murray cod? First time hearing about this. Freaking dope fish. Wow. And then yeah, barramundi. Barramundi kind of looks like this, right? Same face. Barramundi. Barramundi. Good white meat fish, right? Barramundi. Jungle perch. Oh. Very cool looking. Very interesting. Australia, dude. I gotta get to Australia, man. 8 hours from Japan. Got some friends from Australia I made in Japan. From my school. I think I'm gonna enjoy. I think I'm gonna make some more tea. And I also got some snacks, you guys. I got an apple pie Kit Kat. Apple pie Kit Kat. Give that a try. Japanese exclusive Kit Kats. But first, I'm gonna boil some water, you guys, for my tea. I'll be right back. Gonna get the water boiling. Ooh. Yeah, guys, check it out. Apple pie Kit Kat. Guess this is like a Halloween thing. Says I'm supporting you. Apple pie. Apple pie flavor. Let's go. Classic strange Japanese Kit Kats. You know, when my family came, I was telling them y'all should get some Kit Kats as a souvenir. Like some Kit Kats you can't find in the USA. It's like pretty cool. Uh-oh, my lights. There we go. Is it too bright? Too bright, you guys? They're not common in Missouri, but we have yellow perch. They're really cool fish. Yellow perch are dope. I caught one at my friend's lake one time some years ago. Definitely cool fish. Those are from Europe. Are those from America? We get English perch in southern Australia. We are similar but invasive. Yeah, those are from England, right? Those yellow perch. Pumpkin pie, nah, we got an apple pie. Apple pie. We got two. Got these from my job yesterday. The restaurant spot. And then we got this Erize. Some milk flavored like cookie cracker thing. Then we got this little mochi right here, you guys. Some mochi. My water finished boiling. I'll be right back. We're about to pour up real quick. Alright, we're officially poured up. The Truth 99, how often do you visit Georgia? I went once last year. Went for summer vacation. And then this year, my family came to me. So I was like, I'll just stay here in Japan. Yes, I've only been back once since I moved to Japan. I just noticed you're only an hour behind me in Japan. Yeah, Australia, it's only an hour difference. Well, interesting. Alright guys, what should I try first? This apple pie Kit Kat. Oh, I just spilled some tea. Damn. Alright, we're freshly poured up. I just spilled some though. Let me clean this up, guys. Alright guys. Yeah, so we got this mochi. This is kinako flavored. What is kinako? It's like, I don't know. The closest thing that reminds me of is like peanut butter, I guess. Peanut butter flavor mochi. We got a little Meiji chocolate, milk chocolate. We got a bunch of snacks, guys. And then we got these Kit Kats, chocolate apple pie Kit Kat. Righty Raven, my favorite perch is a sunfish. Are they in Australia? Yeah, in the USA we do call bluegill perch. We call those perch. And I would think they're in Australia, right? No sunfish here, unfortunately. No way. No bluegill? That's insane. Kit Kat. Apple pie, Kit Kat, and green tea. Interesting combo. Yeah, we got this. I like to make my tea bitter, nice and strong. So anything sweet goes with it. Which one should I try first? Apple pie, Kit Kat. Alright guys, apple pie, Kit Kat. Review. What color do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be chocolate brown? Uh-oh. I think we're melting a little bit. Might be melting a little bit. Alright guys, unboxing. Oh! So it's light brown. Apple pie. This is the color, you guys. Alright, here we go. Apple pie, Kit Kat. This is apple pie, Corey. It's got like, yeah, October vibes. Some cinnamon there. Probably the cinnamon. Reminds me of autumn, just the smell. I feel like it's October. Alright, here we go. You guys, it's delicious. Yeah, they killed it on this one. They killed it. You get a nice swig of tea. Ah. That's some good stuff, you guys. That is delicious. If I see it, I would definitely buy again. Would definitely buy again. Oh, are we okay? Alright, we're still good. Excellent condition. The streaming. The connection. Glad I didn't lose you guys. Alright, next we got this mochi. This milk cracker. Milk cracker. Milk cracker. Zoom. Zoom. That's what it looks like. Cream filling. Good. This is basically a vanilla wafer, you guys. And nice slug of tea. Damn, that's good. What did everyone have for dinner or breakfast? Limey Bones Jones. If it's 10:46 in Australia. Limey Bones Jones, is there any tackle shops near you? It would be cool to see a Japanese tackle shop. There actually is one. There is a tackle shop There's two. There's a local one that's owned by this family, and then there's like a big one, like a big corporate tackle shop they got near the McDonald's, not too far from here. Yeah, that place is big, super. They got anything you could need for fishing. Japanese tackle shop video. What is a Japanese tackle shop like? What is Japanese tackle shop like? Video topic for the channel. The Truth 99 video idea for when you finish school. Travel to every prefecture in Japan and try to catch a fish at each one. That sounds like a amazing idea. Like a very fun, something that everyone would like to see idea. That would be dope. I've only been to like 5 prefectures and there's 47. Roddy Raven P-roll line are amazing. Lamy Bones Jones, we get a lot of Japanese fishing gear here, Daiwa, Shimano, and loads of lures and lines. Yeah, that's what I found out after I moved here, that Japanese fishing stuff is pretty popular. It's like high quality, good quality. Roddy Raven, have you been to a Bass Pro Shop? Yeah, I used to go back when I lived in the USA, and I got my ugly stick from a Bass Pro Shop. My current ugly stick. Lamy Bones Jones, it's 12:47 p.m. here. Oh, so y'all are an hour ahead. Gotcha. So far, I just had some yogurt and fruit, and I pickled loads of tomatoes from my garden to make chutney later. Dang, putting in that work. That's what's up, Lamy Bones Jones. Rowdy Ravens got it. The ugly stick and the Shakespeare reel. Yeah, we got the Shakespeare and the ugly stick. That's my setups. My 2 setups. What is chutney? Lamy Bones Jones, what is chutney? Ugly stick, the OG unbreakable pole. Yeah, man, it hasn't broken yet. I definitely have used the Shakespeare more than the ugly stick. The ugly stick's kind of a bigger setup, heavier. And let's be real, guys, mostly I fish for bluegill and bass. The ugly stick would be for like catfish, you know. Alright, next we're gonna eat this mochi. Delicious. Lamy Bones Jones, chutney is like ketchup with onions, apple, and spices. Ketchup with onions. Alright, guys. Chutney. Chutney. Gotcha. This looks freaking delicious, man. It's like a little dip. Dip some pita bread or chips or whatever. Crackers. Okay. Kevin Beaver, the stick too ugly. Yeah, man, the stick too ugly. The ugly stick. Lamy Bone Stones, I have a few ugly sticks. They are good. A lot of my rods are Shimano Raiders, which I think are specifically made for the Australian market. Shimano Raider, eh? Shimano Raider. Shimano Raider, guys. Australian salsa, yeah, that's what it looks like. Tomato relish. Gotcha. Corey says, I'm back. What up? What up, Corey? What are we doing? We're just talking about Australian salsa, something called chutney. That's what Limey Bones Joe's he's making later. Excuse me. Chutney is more like a condiment. It's popular in England as well, and you can make a lot of stuff other than tomatoes. Yeah, that's what it looked like. They have some green chutney. Some green chutney. We got one more apple pie Kit Kat. One more left. First, let's eat this little chocolate. This little Maisie chocolate, you guys. Yeah, it's gotta just. Of course, says the apple pie Kit Kat. I wonder if it's like the pumpkin spice one here. That's probably a great comparison. Because it had the cinnamon spice, a little bit of apple flavor. Probably pretty similar. The Truth 99, I'm making miso salmon kama. Damn, that sounds good, bro. Dang. It's not as good as miso black cod, but it's pretty close. Bro, salmon collar? Guys, salmon collar? That sounds freaking delicious, man. Corey says they should do a strawberry cream Kit Kat. You guys, I don't like strawberries. Not with it. Rowdy Raven, I'm hopping off here. It was nice visiting with you all. Have a good day, night. Hey, appreciate you, Rowdy Raven, for popping out. See you in the next one. Have a good day, night as well. See you next time. Limey Bone Jones, take care, Raven. Have a good one. Rowdy, have a good one. Yeah, bro, salmon collars are the best part of the fish. Totally right. 100%. The best parts. Corey says, Mark, how much of the menu can you make at the restaurant you worked? So the restaurant I work at right now, never made anything there. Not once. And the restaurant I worked at in America, I was also a server there. So I never made any of it. But I don't know. That's a good question. How much of the menu can you make at the restaurant you worked? I mean, they had all the Japanese food. They had okonomiyaki, Japanese pancake. They had curry. They had loco moco, some Hawaiian curry type stuff. They had it all. Never made loco moco. I have made curry. I have made okonomiyaki before. They had skewers. I made skewers. Chicken heart, chicken liver. They had it all. Limey Bones shows, I wish I liked seafood more. Anything overly fishy, I am not a fan of. White flesh fish, fried or baked, is good. The flathead fish in one of your latest videos we also got here, I do really like. Gotcha. Yeah, man, some people just don't like fishy fish. But that's okay. Whitefish is super delicious. Sea bass. Barramundi, I would love to try one day. And that, the other fish, what was it, the something cod? That fish looked freaking dope. Saudi-chan, I heard okonomiyaki. Let's go okonomiyaki in the chat, you guys. Yeah, loco moco is from Hawaii, right? Hawaiian dish that Japanese people like, and that just is sort of big here. Loco moco. The Truth 99 is from Hawaii. Very interesting. Saudi-chan, how's it going? Okonomiyaki. I go to Osaka next week. So I probably gotta try some okonomiyaki if I go. Okonomiyaki Japanese pancake, you guys. Limey Bones Jones, I'm jealous. I wish I liked fish more. I see all the stuff you be cooking and I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm kind of a special case. I like fish that most people don't like as well. I like carp. I like all the fishy fish. In Japanese called aomono. So sardines, mackerel, horse mackerel, mackerel pike. But yeah, I think maybe I'm an anomaly, liking every type of fish. But I'm definitely glad I came to Japan though, because they got all the fish you could ever want here in Japan. Corey loves canned sardines. Yeah, I used to go crazy on the canned sardines. Would try them all at the supermarket. Not so much recently. What I've been eating recently? Since I got back from Tokyo, I did a couple cooking live streams. So I made like some miso chicken the other day. That was when my neck hurt. And then before that, I made like a little rice bowl with sausage and egg. That was freaking good. Smoked oysters, Corey says. Smoked oysters sounds good. To be fair, every fish, Limey Bones Jones, to be fair, every fish I have ever caught and kept, I have liked. I think it makes a massive difference when you catch them and can bleed them. I think it makes a massive difference to store-bought fish. Definitely. If you catch and bleed them, it's way different. Way different. What fish do I want to eat now? Catch and cook. Bro, I would not mind a bass catch and cook. If I could get a bass, that would be fire, you guys. But what am I saying? I got hella fish in my freezer right now. Tripping. I got some Ishidai in my freezer. And I got some flounder in my freezer, you guys, as well. Just gotta find out what I'm gonna chef up for it. Lemmy Bones likes canned tuna. Canned tuna is delicious. Canned tuna. They have rice balls, canned tuna rice balls here in Japan. Those are really good. I had one yesterday for dinner. Cherry salmon. What the heck is a cherry salmon? Is it red? It's like a wild Chinook salmon. Is that a cherry salmon? Cherry salmon. What the heck is a cherry salmon? Flounder, I bet would be good like flathead. Yeah, probably not too different from flathead to flounder. Essentially the same fish. Same type of fish. Sounds like fish nugget time. Should I make some fish nuggets, you guys? I mean, I got like 3 species. I got like 6 fish in there in the freezer. Oh, so you guys, check it out. This is the fish my English student caught. Have y'all seen this before? Like, dang, isn't this dope? Some sort of flatfish. The name is called Shimaushi. Shimaushi no shita. Shimaushi no shita is the name of this fish. This is what we got in the freezer, you guys. Thinking I should make this the thumbnail. I mean, I got 4 different types of fish. Maybe I'll just cook this one for the video only. What do y'all think? What should I make with this? Some fish nuggets? Fish cake, fish nuggets, fish cake. Make a fish cake. So like ground it up. Mince it up, put some flour in it, like a fish burger type deal. Is that what a fish cake is? Cherry salmon are called masu. Masu, gotcha. Masu basically like trouts. Masu means trouts in Japanese. Make a po' boy sandwich. Okay, that's what I should do. I should make a po' boy, huh? That's what I should do. I should make a po' boy, right? Alright, let's get it. Po' boy sandwich. Okay. Appreciate that, Kevin Beaver. Fish tacos. Limey Bones Joe's is dying for some fish tacos. That could be fun because I have so many different fish. So I can make this one, the Shima Ushi no Shita fish taco. And then we also got the same fish from the other day, Ishidai. I got one big one of these. Ishidai. And I think I got a small flounder. Like a tiny flounder. Get some garlic aioli mayo for it instead of regular mayo. Garlic aioli mayo. For the tacos, we would call that a sole in Australia. Never seen a striped one like that. Yeah, a sole. I've heard that before. Sole fish. Gotcha. Of course, I'd make a quick fish sandwich out of that with the Hawaiian bun. Okay. Fried up with hot honey sauce. Hot honey sauce. I think the po' boy, either the po' boy or the fish taco sounds good. Fish cake I've always made with a baked fish and shred it and mix with mashed potatoes and flour then crumbled. Fish cake. Okay. Okay. Put some onion, garlic, sesame oil, soy sauce, and panko and pan fry them. Onion, garlic, sesame oil, soy sauce, panko and pan fry them. Lemon zest and parsley. Aioli, my bad. I forgot you need an egg too. The fish cakes, right, you guys? The fish cakes. My first fish cake. Salmon croquette. Basically, it's the salmon croquette. Corey is kind of similar, but it's not deep fried. Pan seared. A French or European style fish stew. Is someone, I think Corey mentioned fish stew the other day. French or European style fish stew. French fish stew. Okay, so it's got the clams, got some clams in it. Look like some tomatoes in there. European fish stew. So it's got some shrimp in there and the clams. Okay. What is everyone's weekend plan, you guys? What's everyone's weekend looking like? Saturday, Sunday, what we doing? What we doing, guys? The Truth 99 says, if you're in an apartment, your neighbors might not be too happy, lol. With the fish stew, because of the smell? Because of that fish stew smell? Salmon fishing. Oh, that's what's good, bro. Salmon fishing. Hopefully you catch some nice salmon. When do salmon spawn? Is it this time of year? Australia is a lot like America in that we mostly fry our fish, so I don't have a massive recipe list. Gotcha. Yeah, man, just some fried fish nuggets. Nothing wrong with that. Huh. October, December. Ah, gotcha, okay. So no ikura, no fish eggs. But still should be fun. The Truth 99, where are you located? I really want to go fishing, but I've been unwell since March. I really want to try the soap as bait. I think it'd be really cool if it worked. Limey Bones Jones with the soap bait. I think you mentioned that the other day. Yeah, that would be pretty cool if it worked. The PNW. Elaborate.
Nagano.
Pacific Northwest, gotcha. Peter Smithson currently on a fishing trip in Cape Lookout, North Carolina. Caught some red drum and bluefish. Congrats to Peter Smithson in the chat. Caught some red drum. Some red drum. What do they call those in Florida? Red drum, aka redfish. I think they call those. And bluefish. That's what I'm talking about. Some bluefish. I had some bluefish before. It was. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Congrats, Peter. Limey Bones Jones. For the weekend, I'm probably just gonna chill, watch some anime, and maybe do some gaming. Sort out my fishing gear for when I can go. Nice, Limey Bones Jones. Watch some anime, do some gaming. That's what's up. Take it easy. The Truth 99, Peter Smithson, sounds like fun. Yeah, man, that sounds dope. Bluefish. I know bluefish get pretty big. That sounds like a nice fight. Bluefish. I think we call bluefish tailor here in the US. In Australia. Tailor, eh? What's good, JNYAN? What up, brother? Do you enjoy catfish and how do you like it? Catfish is delicious. I love catfish. I think in America, a lot of times catfish. In Atlanta or in Georgia, they had catfish a lot of times as a po' boy, maybe. Or like, they'd have like 2 fillets of catfish fried. Just some fried catfish, you know. Just fry the fillets, coat them in some like flour with some seasoning in there. Catfish is also good Japanese style, something called nitsuke, where you just simmer it in some soy sauce and sake and sugar. That's pretty good. The Truth 99, I saw a video of a guy getting his finger bit off by a bluefish because he didn't know they had teeth. That's crazy. I didn't know that either. They got some sharp teeth? Oh, it looks like they do. They do got some teeth. That is scary. Yeah, bluefish got some sharp teeth, huh? So they are like a predatory fish, huh? Eat lots of small fish. Damn, I had no idea. I mean, they're kind of cute looking, no? Bluefish? They don't look too intimidating. Taylor. Peter Smith and bluefish are a good fight. Have to have heavy line because of their teeth. Bluefish is really good smoked. Dang, so bluefish, they got some sharp teeth. Good to know. Man, I would see those things all the time in Georgia at the fish markets, man. They would be out there, lined up, bluefish. A lot of guys use short wire trays here and cast metal slugs into the surf off the beaches. Peter Smithson, I was using 60-pound fluorocarbon leader. Dang, some heavy line. That's reasonable long shanked style hooks as well. Dang, getting a little chilly in here, guys, with the AC. Got the AC pumping. We're 26 degrees right here, guys. 26 degrees inside. Let's see how hot it is outside. It's 33 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. $91 degrees. 91. High of 93. We're staying cool indoors right now. Eric says get vids at Fish Park and buy your ticket, buy your can, like a little fishing hole. Limey Bones Jones, I don't get bluefish Taylor in my part of Australia, but it seems similar to fishing for school Spanish mackerel. Spanish mackerel, eh? I know Spanish mackerel got some sharp teeth. .29C here also got the aircon on. 29 degrees Celsius also got the aircon on. Not looking forward to summer here. Also, it's winter in Australia, huh? Or it's, what is it? Is it winter? We get Spanish mackerel. Yeah, let me turn this up, man. I'm getting cold. We're going 28 degrees, guys. We get Spanish mackerel as well when they migrate through the east coast of US, July, August through August. Haven't seen any recently though. That's what's up, Spanish mackerel. Spanish mackerel is pretty big here in Japan as well. It's like a season for it. In Japanese called sawara. Sawara. Spanish mackerel. You definitely see it. At my job, at my restaurant, there's like a certain, maybe it's winter when they have it. I mean, they do have some right now. Right now, it's like fried with onions, chives, like tempura style. Lamy Bones Jones just leaving winter here. Peter Smith just ending summer here. Yeah, Japan is also... Yeah, it's gonna be September. What is it, Monday? So is that not summer? It'll be September tomorrow, guys. Sunday. The Truth 99, we don't get much variety of fish up here, mostly salmon. That's right, the Pacific Northwest salmon is big, huh? Washington. I remember seeing a salmon and it blew my mind for the first time in the ocean. I was in Seattle fishing off the pier, not the pier, like the dock. I think you're not supposed to, but I was fishing off, not the dock, like the, what would you call it, like the walk, the boardwalk or something like that. And I seen a big ass salmon just swim by. It blew my mind. I was like, what? No way. They're out here. And that time I caught some rockfish. Good times. Caught a nice rockfish, brought it home. They pass through here seasonally as well. We get a few types of mackerel though, aside from Spanish. Yeah, what's that other fish that looks like a Spanish mackerel but it's not? And it gets even bigger than a Spanish mackerel. What is that fish called? Looks just like a Spanish mackerel, but I think they get even bigger. It's got some stripes on it. Spanish mac. Yeah, wahoo. I think you're right. Wahoo. Yup. Wahoo. These are dope. Wahoo. Lamy Bones Jones right on the money. Salmon are wild, none around here. But we do have brook trout and brown trout in the mountains though. Brook trout and brown trout, that is dope. The native trouts. One day I would love to get a brook trout or brown trout. I think in Georgia they do have brook trout and brown trout. But you gotta go to like, yeah, you gotta go to the mountains. The Truth 99, oh, definitely a wahoo. Yeah, wahoo. These things get freaking big. Yeah, wahoo. That's a funny name, guys, a wahoo. In Japanese, wahoo means Japanese style. Wahoo. 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 Limy Bones Jones, we get those if you can go offshore. Yeah, you gotta have a boat, huh? Peter Smith and brook trout look super cool. Yeah, brook trout are dope. They got some... What do brook trout look like? Let me... Brook trout. Japan also has some native trout. Okay, gotcha. Brook trout, these look dope. Very dope. Japan, the native trout species is called yamame. This one's got cool pattern. Very cool. There's two. There's the yamame and there's the iwana. These ones you have to iwana fish. You gotta go to the mountains to get them. Cool fish though. Native Japanese trout. small mountain streams. Yeah, you gotta go to some small mountain streams. Lime Bone Jones, we get rainbow and brown trout in southern Australia in the mountains nowhere near me. That's dope. Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout. In Georgia, we got rainbow trout in the Chattahoochee, but they release them there. Don't think there's too many native trout. Did you like Stone Mountain Park, Mark? Yeah, I would go there. Fish. Water is pretty dirty though. If you go to Hokkaido, I think you can catch salmon and halibut. You can definitely catch, yeah, you're right. Salmon and halibut up in Hokkaido. Lamy Bones Jones, imagine if Mark caught a huge halibut. That would be crazy, guys. I would lose my mind. Halibut. I want to catch a flounder, you guys. At the halibut. Just want a nice little flounder. I'd also like to spearfish. The other day I went spearfishing, you guys. And let me tell you, that is super fun. That is so fun. Seeing the fish in their natural habitat. Lime Bones Jones. I want to see Mark catch something pretty big. He'd get addicted. Yeah, guys, right now my biggest catch are a catfish from Lake Lanier and a not a striped bass. A spotted bass? What was that fish? Maybe a spotted bass from Lake Lanier. Good times. Australia has no native trout, but they stock them in the mountain streams. Gotcha. Stock them. Corey, I really only eat whiting and flounder. Whiting's also popular here in Japan, right? Whiting? No, I'm tripping. Cod is popular. Whiting is not. Whiting. Yeah, whiting you don't see in Japan too much. They got a similar fish called a kisu. This is not the kisu I meant kisu sakana fish. Yeah, they got a fish called kiss, guys, in Japanese. I think it's similar to a whiting, right? Look at this. Looks like a whiting, right? Similar. Probably doesn't get as big as a whiting. Peter Smithen, I want to try spearfishing around here. You can spearfish invasive species like snakehead and blue catfish. Dang it, that would be dope, spearfishing in a river or a lake. That would be so dope. But the ocean was really dope too the other day. Honestly, I'd rather catch a moderate sized fish than a massive one. That is a huge deal, because when you get on a big fish with big tackle, it's crazy. I've lost 20 to 30 kilogram giant trevally. They pulled the line. Trevally, huh? I would see these at the markets in Georgia as well. Not as big though, they'd be smaller. What do they call it? The yellow jackfish, right? I think that's what I would see quite a bit. These are fishy, guys. Fishy fish. Spearfishing a snakehead or a blue catfish. Different. How much does the spear actually cost for fishing? Or dang, you can get one for 2,000. You can get one for $20, guys. $15. Okay. No way. Yellow jacks, Jack Crevalle, Giant Trevally are all related. Yeah, I thought so. Limey Bones Jones, when I've eaten small giant trevally, they're not too fishy for me. I guess it really depends on the fish though. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because where was it? This fish right here, the Shima Aji, the yellow jack striped jack. This is common for sashimi. Shima Aji. And this isn't super fishy neither. So it probably just depends. Shima Aji sashimi. Even if you look at the meat, it doesn't look too fishy, right? Shima Aji. This is some expensive fish here in Japan. Shima Aji. The striped Jack Crevalle is what it said. Yellow Jack, striped Jack. It doesn't look too fishy. Maybe I'm tripping. The one I had, the meat looked like yellowtail meat, like, you know, just a little fishy yellowtail meat. You know, a little tinted color like this. Something like that. Spearfishing is popular here. My local tackle shop has a whole section for spear guns and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, man, that might be my new hobby, you guys, spearfishing. Baby giant trevally are good to eat. We make poke and sashimi. Yeah, so there must be some good eating, huh? Don't want to keep the big ones, though. Sigura Terra poison sticks. Scares me. Sigura Terra. Shigatera. Shigatera. Looks like this is also a movie. Dang, guys. Shigatera. Has he been streaming for 2 hours? 2 hours, 20 minutes. It's a type of poison that builds up in tropical reef fish. Interesting. Cicada poison. Cicada poison. Excuse me. It's fairly rare, but it aggregates in big fish, much like heavy metals. Interesting. The Truth 99, don't let us hold you. Go enjoy your weekend. Nah, man, I'm having a good time talking about these fish, you guys. Having a good time. Corey, alright, we're changing the subject, guys. We're talking about girls in Japan now. For you, what's the difference between girls in Japan versus girls in America? So what are some key differences to Japanese girls and American girls? Key difference number 1. Japanese girls what are some differences? I mean, obviously there's a case-by-case difference. Like case-by-case stuff. There's case-by-case stuff, but so my girlfriend's super nice. She's like way nicer than all the other girls I've dated or met in the past. Super kind. But she herself, she also gets that a lot. That she's super kind, nice. You looking like it's not a difference, lol. What are some other differences between Japanese girls? Because there's so many case-by-case stuff. Like, this Japanese girl is this way, this Japanese girl is this way. Some, like, overall themes, Japanese themes. Definitely Japanese girls tend to be more shy, more reserved. More shy and reserved. But this is also case by case. There's definitely Japanese girls that are super outgoing. You know. Not generalize. Yeah, if we're generalizing, Japanese girls tend to be more reserved. More reserved. More reserved. Andrew changing the topic with top 5 anime. Top 5 fave anime. Yeah, man, sorry, I couldn't think of too much stuff with the Japanese girl topic. Difference between girls in Japan versus America. So, American girls. What are some American girls? What are some American girls' characteristics? What would y'all say? American girls tend to be what? Tend to be what? The Truth 99, is your girlfriend watching this? She might be. She very well might be. American girls tend to be what? Tend to be very expressive. Okay. Very expressive. I guess one thing that's probably similar is they probably won't, if there's like some problem, they kind of want you to understand, and sometimes they won't be direct. And probably Japanese girls are even less direct, you know. They're not going to say, oh, blah, 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 I didn't like that you did this. Or, something like that. Japanese girls would be even less than that. They might not say anything. The Truth 99, they love la boos boos. They love la boos boos. Depending on the generation, more mindful of what they expect in a relationship. This is American girls, right? Depending on the generation, more mindful of what they expect in a relationship. Okay. La boo-boos. They love la boo-boos. So some stereotypes. Probably what I said before is a stereotype. Some sort of like a stereotype that they're more reserved. But probably the fact that they're not as direct has got to be true. I think Japanese people in general tend to not just say something directly, but they'll beat around the bush. Blaze Rod, what's up from the NYC? What's good, bro? What up, what up? How's it going, bro? We are talking about American and Japanese girl characteristics right now. Hopefully y'all can hear me. It looks like my YouTube, the connection. Oh, we're good, we're good. Torboyoda Torby, what's good, bro? How's it going? Being a matcha endurer in this day and age is grim. Yeah, matcha's blowing up, you guys. It was on the news today saying that matcha's super popular in China. And most of the matcha in China is made in China. It's not, doesn't come from Japan. And it's like a boom. Corey says, does she cook and clean? Yes, she cooks and cleans. My girlfriend does cook and clean. That's a difference in younger generations. That they don't do that, or that they do that. Lino says, you look like Hyunjin from Stray Kids. That sounds like a Korean name, no? Hyunjin. Hyunjin. Let's look it up. Who is he talking about? Hyunjin. Hyunjin. So y'all. Majority don't. Gotcha. Hyunjin. Stray Kids. Alright guys, let's see. Do I look like Hyunjin from Stray Kids? Yeah, I knew it. Had to be Korean, the name. Hyunjin. What do y'all think? Do I look like this guy? What do y'all think? I look like Hyunjin from Stray Kids? I think it's a Korean rapper. He's a Korean rapper, guys. The name of the group is Stray Kids. Corey says no. He's 179 centimeters, so he's pretty tall. I think this is a common Korean trait. I think I'm about 180 centimeters. We're probably about the same. I think I'm 179 centimeters, guys. Lamy Bones Jones, I ain't seeing it. I think Lino is trolling. Re-Explorer, what up? What up? What up? Dang. So we got. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? It's looking like. What does it say? The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. How's the connection, you guys? Are we still okay? Are we chilling? The Truth 99, you're good. Okay, appreciate that. Re-Explorer says, did you like eating fish before you went to Japan? Yes. But I didn't love eating fish before I got into like Japanese culture, food, anime, stuff like that. I didn't really care for fish. But after I got into Japanese food and stuff like that, I started liking eating fish. Loved eating fish. It just took off. It was crazy. I just wanted to try every fish. Kyoto girls be like, wow, your watch is so nice, but they really mean it's time for you to go. Okay. Hyunjin. This is who I look like, guys. Saori-chan says nope. I ain't seeing it. I mean, Bones Jones says I'm not seeing it. She says, where I live, there's a big factory. Okay, so this. Do I look like this guy, guys? Is this who he meant? This who I look like? Hyunjin, Stray Kids. Y'all could resonate with this, huh? That I look like this guy. This is probably who he meant, guys, all along, not the other guy. Okay, wait. What is this? Okay. Blaze Rod, great K-pop group. Maybe a little delay on the chat. Okay. That's what got me into Mark was his Catch and Cooks back in America. Back in the day. Thanks for sticking around, Lammy Bones Jones. Yeah, guys, so this is probably who he meant. If I grew my hair out. He says, no, now he's too dark. And hair is different. This is such a strange music video. I dig it. The Truth 99, have you ever had a barber mess you up in Japan? Yeah, guys, they messed me up. Basically, probably in Japan, it's not as common to cut. Like, they cut the hair, but they don't really, like, cut this part. So a lot of times they'll mess it up. But it is what it is, man. We live in the countryside. If we lived in Tokyo, I could probably find a barber, a better barber, but it is what it is. I think the weirder the music video, the better. You got a point. Dude, what's your sleep schedule been like since you moved? What up, Thing Glizzy? Since I moved to Japan, or since I moved to my new apartment, what should I draw on the whiteboard, you guys? There are Afro-Japanese, so there are probably barbers who know what they're doing. Yeah, I think there's definitely people with, curly hair in Japan. So, if they've been barbering for a minute, they definitely ran into people with similar hair. Also there's many half people in Japan, half black people. With hair like this. Blaze Rod, what food do miss that you cannot find in Japan? So yeah, I get this question every time I live stream, and I've been saying tacos. I always say tacos, Mexican tacos. But the other day, someone mentioned something different that I was like, oh yeah, I probably do miss that. That wasn't tacos, but I forgot what it was. The Japan, the whole circadian rhythm. Yeah, in Japan, my sleeping schedule got school Monday through Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. No, not Tuesday. Monday, I wake up at like my first class at 10:30, so I wake up at around probably 9:45, 10. Thursday, my first class is at 1, so I'll sleep until like 10, 10:30, 11. That's not true. Thursday, my first class is at 10:30. Tripping. So I'll sleep until like 10 or so. But the other days, I got to class from 8:30, so I'll probably wake up at like 8. Go to sleep at around 12, 1. Bosa Bosa. Eric says, my hair is, how do you say, like, messed up, not kept. Sorry-chan, I know certain food in Japan they don't get right, but considering they have amazing food, they get a pass for everything. Yeah, man, Japan food is good. But, so the other day, my family came to Japan. I don't know if I talked about this on a live stream yet. But, yeah, it was kind of interesting. My brother can't eat fish. My brother can't eat fish. And my niece can't really eat meat. And then my dad doesn't really like ramen. So a lot of the places we went, they weren't messing with it. So that was something I experienced for the first time. And I was thinking like, dang, Japanese food. Not everyone likes Japanese food, you know. True, I heard Mexican food is rare in Japan. I imagine it'd be harder to get good Mexican too. Yeah, where I live, they have like 3 Mexican spots, but they're all bars. It's not like a cheap spot where you can just get some tacos, sit down, eat, and leave. They're all bars, so not very common. You can just go to sleep. Yeah, man, just fall asleep. Been here for It'll be 2 years, guys. I'll be in Japan 2 years in this month. Not this month, next month, September. Came to Japan 2023, September 23rd. So, guys, I'll be in Japan 2 years next month. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, guys. I had some amazing quesadilla tacos in Kyoto. Nice, yeah. Kyoto's probably got some fire taco spots. Izakaya style serving. Izakaya style serving, question mark. Saori-chan, what do you mean? どういうこと? どういうこと, Saori-chan? Limey Bones Jones, the universe is telling you to make fish tacos, Mark. Limey Bones Jones, okay. Got some sole in the freezer right now, you guys. Flatfish. I gotta make some fish tacos. Torby, my mom is a massively picky eater who won't keep it to herself. If you don't like it, I'd fear taking her to Japan, LMAO. Yeah, in Japan, I think it's not as common to not finish all your food. Right? Did I say that right? It's common to eat all the food, you know, if you go out to eat all of it and not leave and not waste anything. I'm pretty sure that's pretty common. So yeah. We went to this curry spot. Guys, we went to this curry spot in Akihabara. And the AC was broken in Tokyo, you guys. It's like freaking 36 degrees, probably like 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees. AC was broken, and we're eating curry. Some spicy ass curry. And then not only that, it was like super strong curry. It was like Japanese curry on steroids, you guys. So yeah, my niece couldn't finish hers. So I tried to finish it for her, and I was full for the whole day after that, you guys. Sorry-chan, I'm glad I'm not picky. The only thing I don't like is squid and octopus and maybe smelly fruits, but most things I'll eat. Squid and octopus. Yeah, squid and octopus definitely have some... They're a little chewy, texture-wise, and flavor-wise, they're pretty interesting. I think I probably ate octopus for the first time with takoyaki. And in takoyaki, it's just like little pieces of octopus in it. So that probably like primed me. And now I can just eat octopus, but... Yeah, guys. With some foods, most foods I don't like are fruits. Fun fact, you guys. I hate many fruits. Don't like fruits. But most, like, food I will eat. As long as it doesn't have some fruit flavor or something. It's actually crazy how time flies. I genuinely remember you catching catfish and stuff, and even buffalo feels like yesterday. Yeah, guys, it's been a ride. It's been a little ride to Japan from America. When you said some of the bars served Mexican, but is it like an izakaya? Oh, gotcha. Izakaya? No, it's not like an izakaya. It's like a bar. There's a place you sit at the bar, and then they also have like seats to sit down. But it's probably not like an izakaya. I mean, definitely these places are not. They're like small, local spots. I don't know if I would call it izakaya. Your son can look closer to the hole through Idenju. Your son can look closer to the hole through Idenju. Saori-chan, what is Idenju? Eric, what is Idenju? Saruchan is funny. I really am not interested. I really am not into seafood, but I like squid. I don't enjoy crab, shrimp, or lobster. The squid, calamari. Calamari is some good stuff. How we eat it in America. Calamari. In Japan, squid. They eat it kind of similar tempura. They also eat squid raw. Sashimi. How else do they eat squid? I bet the curry still went hard as. I bet the curry still went HSRF. Limey Bones Jones, I kill salmon and tuna, sea urchin, and unagi are prime too. I'll kill salmon and tuna, sea urchin, and unagi are prime too. Salmon and tuna. Salmon and tuna are delicious. Sea urchin and unagi are good. Sea urchin. How many of y'all had sea urchin before? Sea urchin is very. In Japanese, not in Japanese. Sea urchin has a. It's got a strong flavor. So like honestly, I only need like 1 piece, 2 pieces of sea urchin, and I'm good. Unagi is delicious. I can eat like 20 pieces of unagi. Unagi is delicious. So buttery and melt in the mouth. Super delicious. Saudi-chan, don't eat durian, Mark. Yeah, the big durian fruit. I don't think I'll ever try that. It smells real funny, right? Durian. Torby, I'll try any fish, but it's always a gamble for me because each fish tastes different and some I don't vibe with at all. True, each fish has its own thing going on. Some are very similar to others though. How did you come to hate fruit but like bugs? Yeah, crazy story. I've always hated fruit since I was a kid. There was one day where my mom or someone got me like some fruit punch or something from McDonald's, and I drunk it, and I was like, ew, and I dropped the cup, and ever since then, I hated fruit flavored stuff. That like scarred me or something. How did I come to like bugs? This came from starting to like fishing, and watching Japanese YouTubers who fished, and then a lot of them outdoor YouTubers also would eat bugs. Say the bugs taste like shrimp, grasshoppers, stuff like that, because they're made from the same stuff. Then I started trying it, and then that's how I got into the bug game. Saruchan, sea urchin is such a foreign thing. I feel like I would not enjoy the texture or taste. Unagi is fine. I also don't think I'd like fish eggs. Yeah, sea urchin, that is high level. I feel like most people would not like sea urchin. Fish eggs, not too fishy. I think, especially salmon fish eggs, those are pretty delicious. I think anyone would like those. Limey Bones Jones, very picky with seafood. It is a weakness of mine. Eric, passed down the traits. Idenju. Passed down the traits. Appreciate that, Eric. Japanese, Idenju. The cicada vid. Maybe Mark can do a variation on Mexican taco made with grasshopper called chapulines. Great idea. Yeah, I have heard that Mexican eat grasshoppers called chapulines. Tacos. Who, you ever go to Taiwan or Korea? Never been to either. I would like to go, but probably won't go this year. Some people are touchy with sea urchin. Yeah, man, sea urchin has got a fishy, strong flavor. In Japanese, kuse ga aru. Kuse. It has something to it, you know. Very strong flavor. I also hate fish bones, but I'm also cursed to get the one fish bone in my food even after thorough deboning. Yeah, no one likes fish bones. I like a good uni, but bad uni is really bad. Yeah, there's like different grades of uni sea urchin. Some are better than others. The other day when I went to Kurazushi, the uni was, it was like water. Like normally uni is like kinda firm texture. The other one was like, it was like melted, bro, from Kurazushi. Sorry, John, I'm Asian, but I can't stand the durian, bro. It just has the nastiest taste right off the bat. Durian. Yeah, I don't think I'll be ever trying that. Honestly, I've been in my fruit arc. I've been eating mandarins and oranges and watermelon. That's what's up. Yeah, I like watermelon. I won't touch no mandarins or oranges though. Watermelon I could mess with. But I hate all fruit flavored stuff like that, artificial fruit flavored. So like watermelon gum or watermelon candy, any fruit flavored candy, cake, any of that stuff, juice. Can't mess with it. I have a lychee tree. I'm excited to see if I can get fruit this year. That's what's up. Limey Bones. Limey Bones Jones must got a nice garden. The Truth 99 uni tastes like creamy ocean brine. Yeah, that's a great comparison. Great example. I love fruit, but when I was in the US, the fruit juice was so ass. I got back to Australia, and the first thing I wanted to do was Australian apple juice because it actually tastes good. Okay, so American juice is not good. Is fruit expensive in Japan? I think they do say it is expensive in Japan, fruit. But I don't buy too much fruit, so I don't know. Dang, guys, this might be my longest live stream ever. What are we pushing right now? 3 hours? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. 2 hours and 30 minutes, guys. I mean, we're shooting the shit. We're having a good time talking about fruit. Fruit in Japan, bugs in Japan, tacos, sea urchin. Whether I look like this guy or not. Hyunjin. Fidelo Subcut, what's good? What up, what up? What up, what up? Dang, the Truth 99 killing it, guys. Another tip from the Truth 99, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Thanks for that, the Truth 99. Appreciate you, bro. This is the Truth 99's second tip today. He's on a roll. Let's get some likes in the chat, guys. Likes on the live. Limey Bones Jones, the live streams have been really fun lately. They are not too crowded either, so it's like we're just hanging out. Yeah, guys, glad it's nice. Glad you guys enjoyed the lives. Just shoot the shit. Down to talk about whatever. Just hang out. Is there a fish or food that's way cheaper in Japan than the US? Fish or food that's way cheaper in Japan than the US? One that comes to mind is natto. Natto, and I remember in America is like it would be $3 probably for like a 3-pack, $4. But in Japan, it's like less than $1 or $1.50 for a 3-pack of natto, the soybeans. That's something that comes to mind right off the bat. Fidelio, happy weekend. Happy weekend. Sarachan, have you planned to do any more catch and cook in any other regions of Japan? Where do I want to go? I guess one day I'd like to go to Hokkaido. Travel there, catch some salmon. That would be dope. Hokkaido salmon, Japanese salmon. That would be sick. Torby, I'm not kidding. It was so bad. There's something in the U.S. fruit juice that just must make it taste like S. I sympathize with you, with Kid U. Hey, Torby knows. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I never liked that. That traumatized me, you guys. It's like some fruit punch or something. And after that, I was like, nope, no fruit flavor, nothing. For me. Your mother of your son can be Shakamuni. Shakamuni. What is Shakamuni? Most of American fruits don't F with fruit now that I think of it. Most of my American friends don't F with fruit now that I think of it. American fruits. I don't hate all fruits, so some fruits I like, guys. Number 1, banana. I love bananas. Basically like red, orange. This stuff kind of like grosses me out. Red, orange. If the actual meat is red or orange, not like the meat of the fruit. So like an apple. The outside is red, but the inside is white. I like apples. Oranges don't like. Mangoes I don't like. Melons I don't like. I got a hurt hand, remember? Okay, Torby's got a hurt hand. It's all good. Making a typo here and there. Birth bearer. Shakamuni. Your mother or son can be a Shakamuni. Birth bearer, okay. Comment banana W. I made a smoothie last night. It was so good. Guys, when I was in my vegan era, where I was making smoothies every day with the frozen bananas, let me tell you, those are some creamy A smoothies, man. Delicious. Super delicious. Back when I was in my vegan era, if y'all make smoothies, throw whatever fruit you got in the freezer. That will make it so creamy, it's insane. Limey Bones Jones lychees. I think I had lychees the first time the other day at an Indian restaurant. Oh, lychee. Yeah, I never had this actual fruit. But yeah, I could probably eat this without being like grossed out. Yeah, I had something like this at an Indian restaurant the other day. It's good. Twinkly nuts. I think everyone goes through a vegan phase. For me, it lasted a week. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, man, I had my vegan phase. I was doing this a lot. And I was watching the vegan documentaries of these factory farms where they treat the animals like poop. And I was like, damn, I'm going vegan. And I was vegan for 6 months, guys. A whole 6 months. Back in the day, I think I was like 20. So 6 years ago now. I'm worried about the cockatoos eating all my lychees from the tree. That's a funny name, cockatoo. That's a bird, right? Cockatoo. In Japanese called omu. Omu. Wow, these are pretty cool looking. Look at that face. That is a cool face. Cockatoo. I live in tropical Australia, so you can get a kilo of bananas from a stall for $2.50. It's great. Kilo. That's a good price. $2.50. These guys are bastards, huh? Cockatoo. Very cute. Look at this. What the heck? What is this, a male? What the heck? Is this a male? He got the mohawk. The mohawk on him. Umbrella cockatoo. Australian bird, huh? Dang. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Alright guys, the last apple pie Kit Kat, we're about to go hard on it. After all that, I don't like fruit. I do like apples, guys. I do like apples. There are black and red cockatoos, no way. I got cockatoos, the Pikachu birds. Good. No. Umai. Oh, you don't see that? Might be too small, huh? Mine. Ooh. Cockatiels, the Pikachu birds. Is it different from the cockatoo? That is a funny name. That is like a very fitting name for this bird, the cockatoo. Cockatiel. Oh snap! What the? What the? Freaking dope birds y'all got in Australia, man. The Truth 99, any manga you're currently reading. Creek Chub Kit Kat. That is hilarious, bro. No one will buy that. No one will buy the Creek Chub Kit Kat. Fish flavored chocolate. Is that... Could that work, guys? Fish flavored Kit Kat. Salmon flavored Kit Kat. It'll be orange. Any manga you're currently reading? Nope. No manga I'm currently reading. I don't read too much manga. I don't read too much in general, man. I gotta read more. You gotta use this, guys. If you don't use this, you lose it. What tastes worse, the apple pie, Kit Kat, or the Creek Chubs? They're both pretty good. Man, those Creek Chubs were delicious, you guys. I think I got a lot of subscribers from that video, me catching those Creek Chubs at the creek. Those were delicious. Nice and fatty. Fried them. Those were good. Torby says, so you're an umai over oishi, huh? Yeah, man, umai is more slang, maybe? Slang way to say delicious in Japanese. Umai! Rainbow lorikeets are super cool. Alright, guys, let's check them out. Excuse me, that was a big one. Might have surprised some of y'all on that one. Sorry about that. Rainbow lorikeets. Dang, this is dope. Very cool. Very cool. All these birds are cool, but they eat everything in my garden. Yeah, these birds, a little bit of a nuisance to us humans. Yeah, we got sick birds, don't F with cassowaries ever though. Cassowaries? Dang, we got 3 hours and 10 minutes on the stream, you guys. Maybe my longest live stream ever. We're just chilling, we're having a goof and a gaff. Eric says, can you catch and cook a Toby? What the heck is a Toby? Hey, Toby. Toby. It's a hawk? Dang, it's a cool looking Chinese character. pretty sure Toby. Some hawk. I think taka also means hawk. This is a taka, guys. This is a Toby. Okay. These has got to be protected, man. Eric, I think if I caught and cooked one of these, I would get deported. Birds carry a lot of diseases. I don't think it would be wise. I heard sparrow meat is eaten in Japan, though. Sparrow? What the heck is a sparrow? Ah, in Japanese, suzume. Suzume. Same bird? Maybe different. I don't think I've heard knots. Yes, suzume in Japanese. I don't know if I've heard about that. Hayabusa is cool Japanese word. Hayabusa. 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 Oh yeah, that's a cool bird. Look at this. This is the Hayabusa, guys. Black stonefish. Owl, cool bird native to Japan. Black stonefish. Owl, cool bird native to Japan. Okay. Guys, we're gonna upload a video to the sub channel. Oh, but first I gotta export the video. Hold up. It's a video of me talking about... What was it talking about? What Japanese people ask foreigners often. Alright, we're exporting the video, you guys. Should take a little bit. Search on falcon training was popular during the Edo period with feudal lords. Falcon training. Interesting. Give y'all a view. Corey says, Mark, what's on your list of things to do today? Let's see here. What is on my list of things to do today? Today, we're going to do a little job hunting. In Japan, you have to... A lot of times when you're applying to jobs, you have to attend the Japanese called the setsumekai. Something you do. They kind of explain the job, like what you do. So you have, if you don't attend that, you can't enter to apply for the job. So I gotta enter in for some setsumekai later today. Torby says, Ame is a favorite kanji of mine. I like when you can see the meaning of a word. I don't know. Yeah, that's dope. What is my favorite kanji? My favorite kanji. What kind of job do you have in mind? I'm thinking something with trade. Trade job between America and Japan. Favorite kanji. Where the Japanese learners at? Drop y'all's favorite kanji in the chat, guys. Favorite kanji. What would be a cool kanji character to write? What is my favorite kanji? Draw easy one. Kanji character for tree or wood. Pretty easy, you guys. So you draw tree or wood in kanji. Chinese characters. The Truth 99, that sounds more of like more of a career. Yeah, man, something with trade. Uh-oh. Eric's in the chat with this character. In Japanese, what does this mean? Just the character. Something like perseverance, maybe? Japanese, the pronunciation is nen. This one. Nen. Eric's kanji character. Nen. Eric, drop down what it means in English. Torby's got forest, which is just 3 trees. 1 up top, 2 on the bottom. Forest, you guys. Japanese mori. Mori. Fun fact, also the same word for spear is mori. Like spear fishing. The Truth. Danger. Favorite kanji character, danger. Oh, let me redraw this. Danger. Hatsudo. Dang, these. Uh-oh. So my video is done uploading. Alright, let's upload this to YouTube, guys. On my sub channel. We're gonna come over here. Go to create, upload. Dang, these cicadas are going stupid right now, guys. That was my soccer team's name when I was a kid, LOL. No way. Abunai, dangerous. Alright guys, we're gonna use ChatGPT's help Alright. So we did a video about what Japanese people ask foreigners. Video on what Japanese people ask foreigners. What are some good titles for this topic? The number one question I always get in Japan. That sounds pretty good. The number one question I always get in Japan. Make that unlisted for now. That's a great YouTube title, LOL. The number one question I always get in Japan. What do y'all think? Yeah, I went to the creek, local creek. Talked about the question I always get asked in Japan as a foreigner. River is interesting to me because it's very similar to indigenous Australian symbol for running water. No way. River, you guys. Pretty easy. Boom, boom, boom. River. That is interesting. Indigenous Australian symbol for running water. Dang, these cicadas are going stupid, guys. I almost want... Y'all hear that? Hold on, let me pause the music. Y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear the cicada going stupid right now? Oh. It stopped. In Japanese, that's... Semi is cicada, guys. See if I could draw a cicada. Semi. Real Higurashi moments. Well, this looks pretty easy. Alright. Here we go, guys. Bones Jones. Remember that time Mark ate a cicada? Who remembers that? Let's go. Picasso over here. Yeah, man, check out the cicada. Let me full screen this. Look at that. Y'all hear it too, right? Bing, bing. Here he goes. He's going. Y'all hear it? Mean, 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 mean. Last year was a huge cicada brood in my area, but apparently this year is not. Swear I still hear them. Maybe other bugs make similar sound. Kevin Beaver, where are you located? When the cicadas come out, they go stupid, huh? When it's like the 5, 10, or 15-year ones. It's strange, the cicadas sound slightly different here. Yet, in Japan, there's 3 main species of cicada. There is the mean cicada that you're hearing right now. This one is green, you guys. The mean cicada. Mean zemi. English. Mean zemi. This one. That's the one that's going mean. Mean. Yeah, I think the cicadas in Australia and America are probably different. Damn, you could draw for Ghibli. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks. I think the grasshoppers make similar noises. Yeah, the grasshoppers have, yeah, like a specific noise they make. Yeah. Never thought about the cicadas in Australia. We used to take their dried exoskeletons and stick them on the clothes in school. Yeah, man, you'll find those on the trees. They're shells when they come out of the ground. Before they come like the full cicada. This is what they look like. This is after they come out of the shell. They look super pretty. Look at that. Look how dope they look when they come out of the their shell. When they're like all soft. I don't know why they remind me of cabbage. LOL, cabbage. To be honest, Might be in for a big cicada boom. I don't know how they work here. Dang, so these stupid gnats. I opened the window for 1 second and they're already piling in here. Freaking gnats, man. Once you get a couple, like, they just go stupid and spawn. They dumb spawn. To be honest, we might be in for a big cicada boom. Dang, I'm covering the cicada. Boom. I don't know how they work here. I do hear them in trees around rivers a lot in the summer. Yeah, man, they're up in those trees. They are up in those trees. But, guys, my longest stream yet, 3 hours and 30 minutes. We did the damn thing. Had a fun time hanging out with you guys. But, yes, guys, I'm going to be signing off now. We're ending the stream. Thank y'all for coming out, having a goof and a gaff. Kevin Beaver, go. Appreciate that. Take care, guys. Everyone have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. I will see y'all in the next one. Mobs just got here. Truth 99, make sure you buy that beer later tonight. Appreciate you, bro. Gotta get some Orion. Torby, thanks for the stream. Nah, thank you. Thank y'all for coming out, having a goof and a gaff together. See ya, Mark Saudi-chan. See ya next time. Limey Bones Jones, big fun. Glad you had a good time. Mob, sorry you just got here. Come to the next live stream. Live stream every Saturday, Japan time, around 10 to 10:30 a.m. here. And yeah, you guys, hope everyone has a great weekend. If you see a cicada, try to catch it. All good. Have a good one, bro. Alright, you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.